Hello, YouTube. Good night to all, as it's night for me, and good morning to anybody that's watching this in the morning. Um, my name is Herbie Rowe. I am a new YouTuber. This is my new YouTube channel, and as you can see, obviously in front of you, my YouTube channel deals with sketching. And the reason why I want to do this because I think I'm willing to go on this journey, just like the people I've been watching that really got me intrigued. And I'm gonna give a shout out to White Manga, and lastly but not least, but more importantly, Mr. Mark Creeley. And it was them that got me started. And I was doing nothing at first when I started out. I couldn't draw for nothing. And this is after 6, 7, 8 months, and this is what I've been able to do. It will put out some characters that I'm going to finally put together for scenes that I want to do. I'll just put together columns of scenes together, pick out characters. Oh, I'm just copying some guy's stuff. I'm going to erase that. Basically, just, trying things out. Put some things together. Really going at it with the bricks. Hopefully I'll get better and be sharper and much more refined. And the reason why I'm starting this review out there, I'm just going to basically start out what I used to help me get started. And most of the time, the stuff that I used was from the library. So I'll go through a list of stuff that I got from the library. I didn't get the pencil from the library, but I will tell you first hand off, this set is a cheap set. It's the name of it is called, and I'll show you, Artist Loft. The reason why I'm showing you this is also by Artist Loft. These are very inexpensive. Artist Loft sells you a set like this, the eraser like this, and a clay eraser, if I can find it, right here for this. Also get you, if you want to get you a sharpener, make sure your sharpener is about this. You're going to have to spend some money about this. Make sure it's metal. And if you know how to whittle, you can whittle out your pencil to the point where you're showing graphite. Because I think this is better when you whittle out the pencil and expose more graphite, so that it creates more room for your art. Anyway, yeah. So, where is that? Oh yeah, this costs about $5, and it does come with a little metal sharpener too, also. So this is pretty good. That a set with like this comes with a pencil, comes with a two types of erasers, and also a sharpener. And this is for the beginning sketch artists, manga artists, whatever artists you want to be. And you want to get you one of these. These rulers are important. As you see, the cell blocks not only are good for measuring, but you can slide through the pages. Slide through the pages and line them up, as you can see, one against the other, and do your artwork carefully so that you could line up. This type of ruler is important. I stress that you do get the right. You don't need it. You get a regular ruler, but I stress that you do get this. It's important. Look for it as good as you can. I like a flexible one because one that doesn't break is very good. And this by Artisan Loft, I think it's very excellent. So if you want, go by Artisan Loft. Look for it. You can probably find it online. Artist Loft. These pencil sets are $5. I think I got this for $5 also. Might got a $4. Who knows? I don't remember, but they're very cheap. That's why I say go this route, because when you go for the professional set, it's very expensive. And if you're beginning out to be an artist, it's best if you go cheaper than you go more expensive. Also, another thing is to use cheap paper. I have no problem with it. I don't have a problem with it at all. Now, this is very expensive. This is that Bristol Strathmore smooth paper. Very smooth, that keeps your artwork. Now, Mark really stresses you use this paper for one reason. It doesn't smudge and it keeps your artwork. And if you're doing something you want to keep you out together. But if you're training and a beginner, just like I am a beginner, you don't want to be using paper that you spent $9 on, and with the only 20 sheets, and you may have wasted that paper. You may feel like this paper you can't really crush it up, and you get a little angry. You want to crush it. It doesn't come out the way I want it. So to keep from refraining, because you're beginning and you're beginning to build a skill and you're fighting with your passion and your will to do what you need to do to get what you want, you start off with this type of paper. Now, I don't know if anybody else gets Dollar Tree, but there are places this stuff is made in the USA. That's number one. So I don't have a problem. It's made in the USA. You're sporting the USA product, putting workers to work. The name is Real Images, Medium Weight, Grammage, Moyen, Sketchpad, Tablet, Coqueris, whatever. 40 sheets, 9 inches by 12 inches, 22.9 centimeters by 30.5 centimeters. Sketchpad. And this made in the USA stuff, I got at the Dollar Tree, as the name states, for $1. Can't go wrong with that. For $1. Comes with 40 sheets. And you're teaching yourself how to sketch. Now, like any beginning artist, you're doing something, you know how they tell you to fold the paper over so that you don't smudge your work. That way you keep yourself from smudging your work. And you're learning how to draw at the same time. And you want to start with this paper because that way you're inexpensive and you're building your skills at the same time and you're not feeling the pinch and you're doing something you want to do for yourself. So anybody, if you just want to watch this channel to see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, if you like what I'm doing and you want to leave a comment, please, I don't care if it's negative or positive, leave a comment. Because this is what it's about. I don't mind you coming and join me. And I love doing this. I love sharing this stuff with people. And I loved when Mark Pretty shared it with me and everybody's in on it. I want to be a part of that too. So welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, I'm welcome to any comments, anything that you may have that may be of critical critiquing that I could do better to help better my YouTube channel and keep you coming. Please leave it, because your interaction is all about doing something new and sharing the experience and experiencing it, taking it out on a journey. You might be going through the same experience that I'm going through, and I might have something that you may be able to take a part of, or you may have something to part on as a professional to me, as I'm an experienced person, going on the journey. And that only makes the world a better place. So with that being said, I'm going to go through the rest of this stuff. So we've gone through where to get this stuff at the library. In this book, I paid $22 for this book at Michael's, but it's a very good book. I couldn't find Mark Creedy's book. Mike Creedy book, if you can't afford Mark Creedy book, you can get it at the library. It's just that it's called digital download available. Like if you have a laptop, and I have a laptop, sometimes I go to the library and I get the digital download because I have a library card, and it's cool. It's cool. It's so cool. I'm going to the library tomorrow. Love it. My favorite place. Free, everything free, and because this book you can probably get it there. And I just wanted something for myself. I saved up for it. And I think it's good to apparently you have this just so you can recall to half the time. Because half the time you can't recall to the library. You can't always keep the library stuff even though it's free. But you can't always have the time, the free time to go to the library. So just to have this on hand, it helps. And I'm working on sections like this, how to build here. Even though it looked like I could do here, right here, I still have struggle with it, So I'm going to build that. I'm going to get everything right. Get my graphite work right, and start to use inking work. But I'm still building my skills. That's why I said I'm new, beginner. But I started from the bottom. I'm not there. I'm trying to get there, and I'm willing to get there because it's costing me nothing to get there. Using my mind and my will and my skill to build myself into a different type of person, manga artist person. And this world is so big, it's so huge, it's so wow. I don't care about if not making it to, as long as I become an artist, period. I don't care. This is what I want to do. This is what chasing it for. You don't do it for the fame or the function. You do it because you love to do it. It's about passion. And if you're going to drive for passion and drive for the skill of the passion, you got to go for gusto and not pay attention to what you're not making. So, being that I'm not going to make any money off of this right now, I'm going to build the skills freely. I'm not going to pay for them. I'm going to build them freely because I want to understand it, and the information is free. Just like the information for building an HTML5 page or building web pages is free. So I'm just going to take you through the journey of how I've learned to become a manga artist and how I became this far. And I'll show you the tools that you need. You do need guides. You can watch Mark Creeley. You can watch White Manga. Please, they're very good. You go to the library, you get these books like this. You could even ask the library about them if they don't have them. They have this section. They have the drawing section for this, for the library, and it helps. And if you need paper, sometimes just scrap paper works. You don't got to pay for the paper, but if you want, go to cheap, get Dollar Tree. And then when you do get better, when you feel like you really put it together and want to put something good, that's when you go for the gusto. $9, $12, $13, $17, $18, depending on the size. Oh, it's a big book I had, but it's not here. No problem. You go for this Strathmore. See, I got some stuff working on here. You know, I'm actually building something. Yeah, I'm looking to start a comic book. Let me take that back. A manga book. I'm gonna build a manga book that's just like this, just different. The American style way. There's very few. Mark Creeley, like I said, is one of them, and White Manga is one of them. And you know, books they have. They have Mark Creeley has Mickey Falls, and also Brody's Ghost. White Manga has Apple Black, a very beautiful comic book, very beautiful manga graphic novel books. And I'm looking to get in that round. I want to get into that round. But while I'm incapacitated to get there because I don't have the necessary skills to keep doing so, I am building the skills. Another thing you want to get is these pencils are very cheap. You get them anywhere. You get a stack of them for like $4.99. They come in a pack. You know, make sure you get those little pencils. Now, things like Copic markers and stuff like that, they cost like $10, $12. Sometimes $5 just for one marker. And a set costs like $50. So steer clear if you can. Try to go dry media. And if you really want to do watercolors and do dry media, Artist Love. They have that stuff too. $5. Everything they have is $5. Best start out kits are the cheapest ones for beginners because that way you build your skills and they're pretty decent. And then you're gonna want starting the fancy stuff when you get good and you want to really bring out stuff. You gonna want the fancy stuff, and that's when you go for it. So, with that being said, guys, I hope this helps you out on what you need to get. I showed you what you need. You need the Artist Loft pencil set with these type of erasers. Go to library resources for any guides that you may need, the books you may have. Go to Dollar Tree or any dollar store that sells this USA product right here, and you see the name of it, Real Image. And that's it. And I'll be doing my next video, and please tune in every Friday as I will be doing a new one, and I'll be building a scene. I hope you're there with me. So long.